Hello, let's talk about drunk people, but also the Bible. So, one time, me and one of my brothers were in McDonald's and it was pretty late at night, and this guy came waltzing in with this black long jacket, like a professional coat kind of thing. And he was just like, he walked in through the front, just like strutting around, all like proud of himself, just like he's trying to flaunt this jacket. He like spins around, opens the jacket up, and just like walks out the other side of the other door. And then this other guy comes in like right after and is like, have you seen a guy with my jacket? And it turns out this guy was just like the guy with the jacket, the one who was strutting around with it. He was super drunk and just like took this guy's jacket and like waltzed along like he's just like pretend stealing. And it was a very funny scene. But so, drunk people. See if you can pick out the relevance of that story in the next section of 1 Samuel. We're going to be talking about Hannah again. She's like, there's a polygamous marriage thing. And she can't have kids, but the other one can. And her husband's like, don't I mean more to you than 10 sons? Because he's like, he loves her and he's trying to comfort her. But I think it might also be like, he's almost like insecure. She's so upset and he's not enough. Anyway, without further ado, we'll be reading 1 Samuel 1, 9 through 20. Once, when they had finished eating and drinking in Shiloh, Hannah stood up. Now Eli the priest was sitting on his chair by the doorpost of the Lord's house. In her deep anguish, Hannah prayed to the Lord, weeping bitterly. And she made a vow, saying, Lord Almighty, if you will only look on your servant's misery and remember me, and not forget your servant, but give her a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor will ever be used on his head. So she's like saying that he's going to have this vow thing. This thing that Samson had where he didn't cut his hair, she's going to have that with Samuel. As she kept on praying to the Lord, Eli observed her mouth moving. Hannah was praying in her heart, and her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. Eli thought that she was drunk and said to her, how long are you going to stay drunk? Put away your wine. Not so, my lord, Hannah replied. I am a woman who is deeply troubled. I have not been drinking wine or beer. I was pouring out my soul to the Lord. Do not take your servant for a wicked woman. I have been praying here out of my great anguish and grief. Eli answered, go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant you what you have asked of him. She said, may your servant find favor in your eyes. Then she went her way and ate something, and her face was no longer downcast. Early the next morning, they arose and worshipped before the Lord, and then went back to their home in Ramah. Elkanah made love to his wife Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. So in the course of time, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, saying, because I asked the Lord for